Okay, so I don't want to talk too long or too much. Just trying to get some videos out there that I started a while back that I just, that I just want to get done. So basically, this video is going to be about Vampire Knight and Brothers Conflict. I started reading Vampire Knight manga actually back when I was in high school, long time ago. Alright, and I loved it. I loved it actually. Actually, I started reading it when in Shoujo Beat, when Shoujo Beat was still out, and oh man, I miss Shoujo Beat. They stopped publishing quite a few years ago. I guess they just didn't have enough readers in America or something like that. Pretty sad. I think they should really start it back up because, manga has grown so much in the US in the past 10 years. It's been kind of crazy. It's been just ballooning. So Vampire Knight, yes, it is about Yuki. She, when it starts out, we don't know much about her. She doesn't have any memories of before she was 5, and she has a really close relationship with Kaname, who is a vampire, obviously, and then there's Zero, and he came to live with them, and Dr. Cross, I think it's Dr. Cross. Anyway, he runs the school, which is like they have night school and day school. I mean, come on, it's about vampires. He is the headmaster, and he basically has like adopted her. It gets really complicated, and then Yuki's technically actually a vampire, and Zero is technically actually a vampire, and eventually Yuki gets her memories back, and then Zero's just has such an epic hatred for vampires and all that jazz that it basically like ruins their relationship. Some crazy stuff happens near the end though, which is I did not take the time to look at when they were published, but while I was in high school the manga finished, and maybe it was finished before that, but I didn't have access to it. I'm sorry, well, I was in college, now I was in high school, but I didn't have access to it. So I finally last year got to finish the manga, and I have to say that, I mean, as far as storylines in manga, I mean, you really can't be just surprised when stuff is like really tragic and it's not what you exactly wanted, because I mean, this is what happens. It's usually a really tragic storyline at the end and depressing, and it's not much different for Vampire Knight. I mean, technically there's a happy ending, but I wasn't that happy with it. It wasn't really what I wanted. I like happy endings, what can I say? I'm not gonna give that one away, because seriously, just read it. But, yeah. Very sorted. Anyway, if you can tell that this is not a very structured video, like I said, I'm just trying to get this video out there, and maybe eventually, if anybody likes this video, I could make another one with more detailed information, or maybe if, I don't know, come back to it. Sometimes I reread series after a little while. There's some I reread on a regular basis, but I'm not sure about this one, just because since it's an ending that I don't like, I'm less likely to reread it. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Brothers Conflict. I don't know. It's not a complicated storyline, really. Basically, it's one of those where the girl has been basically alone all her life. She's like only kid, but she's been kind of lonely, and her mom is single working mom. She meets a guy, her mom, not the girl, and gets married, and then suddenly she's stuck with this huge fucking family, because it just turns out that this man has like, I don't know, like 15 million sons, Okay, like maybe 13 or something. But seriously, that's a lot of fucking kids, especially for one dude. So, yeah, and anyway, he's a single dad, and then she just kind of like moves in with him, and for some reason, like, all of them start falling in love with her, and I mean, it's interesting. It's an interesting storyline, but I have to say that the main character, she really doesn't have much of a personality. So it's kind of like, what, why do they keep, falling in love with her? What's the point? Why? Like, what are you falling in love with? I mean, sure, she's sweet, and she's quiet, and she's cute, but, like, literally, she has, like, no personality whatsoever. So, like, don't people usually fall in love with people that do things? I don't know. There's a reason usually you fall in love. So it kind of makes me wonder what kind of people fall in love with someone who doesn't have a personality. But I digress. Anyway, so basically that storyline, and that's really literally all that happens is they all, like, fall in love with her. The anime doesn't cover a whole lot, and honestly, I don't have access to the manga. I did some searching to try and find it, but actually I couldn't. So I'm not sure if maybe it's just not available in the US or something. Maybe someone can help me out with that, because I just did, like, some really basic searching. Yeah, so I don't know. I imagine that most of it is just going to be the same anyway, so I'm probably not going to look any deeper into that. But it was good as far as being cute. What I really liked about it was that in the ending of the anime ending theme is just great. They're singing this song that I've totally forgotten at this point in time, because it's been a while since I have watched it, but, like, all the brothers are singing that they, like, love her, and it's too good. It's really too good, and I love it. And that's probably actually one of the main reasons that I kept watching it, was because I really wanted to see the ending theme. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, just being entertained, I'm obviously really into shoujo, so I pretty much watch any shoujo that, just about any shoujo that comes my way. So yeah, if you like shoujo, it's good to maybe check it out. You may not like it like I did, which wasn't exactly much anyway, so yeah. But okay, I'm done talking. Alright, thanks for watching.